Yeah.
That's kind of wild when you look at the box score. You guys had this kind of night.
Yeah, I mean, we just had, like you said, it was a crazy stat line. We had guys step up. Leaky was big time for us on both ends of the floor. They was able to knock down threes. But I think a big key for us was also our bench players. When they came in, they were ready. Don Trez, Seth, Jay Wash, when they came in, they were ready. They were able to execute and give us some minutes, and that's something that we needed. And everyone was locked in. We were supporting one another. We was happy for each other's success, and that went a long way in today's game. Kind of got a little bit sloppy towards the second half and towards around the 6-minute mark, but we was able to clean it up and get the plays and make the plays that we needed.
Hubert said that with the way they defend the lane, they would clog up a lot of the drives. They would stop a lot of the drives.
Right.
How aware were you guys of just looking for different teammates on the perimeter?
Nah, yeah, we knew as soon as we drove to the paint that we were going to swarm. So I think a little bit early on in the first half, we got a little bit of turnovers. We was able to clean it up throughout the first half and going to the second half. We was able to penetrate either through baseline or through the middle, kick it out for three. Our players were able to knock it down. So that's a lot of confidence in them and the confidence we have in each other.
RJ,
is it a matter of confidence? I mean, you guys had open shots in like the Miami game.
Right.
You know what I mean? That you weren't making at that point.
I mean, I think then we kind of got too down on ourselves when we did it. When the shots didn't go in, and I think we was at a better mindset right now where if a shot doesn't go in, it's the next play. We're not going to get too caught up in the action and dwell on it. It was next shot, next mentality, and that's what he was able to do that in today's game. I feel like there was a couple of times where a lot of players on our team, we had the open shot, might have missed it, but we came down next possession, either got a defensive stop or they scored the next possession on the offense end. So I think that's really moving the needle for us right now. And that's the same mentality we have to keep having.
Can you kind of feel these runs from three-point range coming a little bit? I mean, you guys had a big first half against UVA, and then you heated up again today, like sort of the second half of the first half,
right.
The last 10 minutes, and it got pretty. They were going in a lot. I mean, are you feeling them start to come now, or?
Yeah, I mean, we have a 3-game winning streak. Kind of felt it from the UVA games. Just we was able to step in with confidence, knock it down. And in the first half today, I think we have maybe 12 threes. I think something like that.
It's 11 maybe.
Something that was close. But I think just building on each other. I mean, each game, and just staying in the gym, remaining positive. That's giving us the bright light that we need right now. We're able to knock it down from 3, something that we didn't have in the beginning of the year, basically throughout the whole year. But, it's clicking right now for us.
How much of a difference does it make when so many of the threes are either a swing pass or a kick out? So there's sort of a catch and shoot,
right,
as opposed to shooting off the dribble, which is what you guys have done a lot this year.
It's getting more spacing and more ball movement. I think sometimes we get too stagnant and try to do it by ourselves, whereas it kind of makes it difficult and tougher for our shots. Whereas if we're penetrating and training for others, going from one pass to one more for good to great shots, that's the shots that we needed. That's the type of efficiency that we've been playing with. We practice that a lot, from going to good to great shots. Just swinging the ball around the perimeter, and it kind of translates into the game. We had the baseline drive for myself and Caleb. We were doing a great job of drawing the defenders to us, and then not being able to hit out puff for Leaky or Pete, and they was able to knock it down. I'm also get some penetration for ourselves. So that's something that we're working on. We're doing better on. We just gotta keep capitalizing on it.
For those of us who might be writing a little something about Leaky Black, I mean, I thought he was great tonight. And I mean, what can you say just about the way he's playing? 18 and 9 tonight, the dunk, from driving out of the corner when you guys needed it.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's making the shots too. Like just what are you seeing from him here in the most important stretch of his 5th year?
I mean, I call him Unc. That's my Unc right there. Uncle. He probably gonna, if you give him, just tell him I said that, he'll probably not like what I said, but that's just how I stay on him. But Leaky's a terrific player to play with. He's gonna give you his all each and every game. He knows what he has to do, and that's something that we need from him. He's a terrific defender. The way he's disrupts the best players on the offensive end on the opponent's team, and then be able to come down and be aggressive, like you said, when he came into that lane and dunk the ball. was able to knock down shots. You know, that's just the type of player that Leaky is. He's, you know, selfless. You know, he gives it all, and he's also a leader of us. You know, he's been here the longest. That's why I call him Uncle Leak. But you know, I love playing with him. He's a great teammate, great person. I'm super happy for him. He's been playing well all year.
So he doesn't like being called
He
old.
doesn't like it. He doesn't like being called Unc. So I just call him that just to get him a little, just to get on his nerves a little bit. Just because he taught me he's too old. He knows what it means.
Awesome, RJ.
Yes, sir.